We're also following developing news as we learn a Springfield teacher's been arrested, charged with multiple counts of statutory rape for alleged crimes involving a minor dating back more than 10 years ago.
Western Mass News reporter Glenn Kittle joins us live from Springfield with the latest information. Glenn.
Chris and Mary, after a multi-week investigation, Springfield police arrested 44-year-old David Werme, a 10th grade science teacher in Springfield. The Springfield Police Special Investigation Unit has arrested 44-year-old David Werme of Florence, Massachusetts, for alleged crimes including the rape of a child taking place over 10 years ago. At the time of the alleged offenses, Werme was a teacher at the New Leadership Charter School in Springfield. According to the criminal complaint obtained by Western Mass News, he's facing 12 charges total, including 4 counts of aggravated statutory rape and 5 counts of indecent assault and battery. The complaint lists the alleged crimes all happening on September 1st, 2011. The formal complaint was filed on January 26th of this year. Springfield Public Information Officer Ryan Walsh says Werme was arrested on January 27th on the 1100 block of Carew Street. We've learned Werme was a 10th grade science teacher at the Springfield Renaissance School at the time of his arrest. We reached out to Springfield Public Schools spokesperson Azelle Cavan for his current employment status. She tells Western Mass News David Werme was placed on paid administrative leave on January 27th, 2023, the same day he was arrested. Werme's next hearing is going to be a virtual hearing. It's set for May 2nd. Reporting live in Springfield, Glenn Kittle, Western Mass News.